Well, it's Friday the 3rd of July. Means pubs are opening tomorrow, 4th of July. So matter anyway. Weather's not looking great, to be honest with you. So it's a good job they're not open today, because you won't be able to go. Especially if you have to queue up outside. Guys, let's get into the march. Okay, guys. Hello to regulars that have been coming for a while. Maybe you can put on whatever music you want. March on the spot, guys, already sat on the chair. Put on whatever. You can put on whatever music you want in the background. I'm just going to turn this down a bit, guys. Keep marching, keep marching. I'll tell you what we're going to do today. So, as per this week's kind of educational sessions, today we're going to push the OCL individual programme card for exercise referral. Keep marching, guys. Keep marching. Keep marching. Great win for City last night. Well, it was, to be fair. Not often support City, as I read, but they did embarrass the other team that plays in red from somewhere down the East Lancs. So, guys, keep marching, keep marching. We're in the pulse raiser. Remember, getting the heart and the lungs going, getting the muscles ready for the exercise. So I'll tell you what we're going to do afterwards. Okay. Now, a lot of people have been asking how do I record the results of these classes when I've been coming for doing it for weeks or months. So similar to the keep marching, guys, keep marching. Similar to the home exercise booklet, which is quite a big booklet I've been sending out, and the Active at Home booklet, and the OCL 6 Strength and Balance. This is an individual program card that I can email out to you. Okay. So again, keep marching, guys. You can send me a direct message, and I'll put your email. So don't put email addresses or telephone numbers on here. Send me a message, like some have done for the ones that we've had on Monday and Wednesday, and I'll send it out to you via email. Okay. Yes, email. Guys, keep marching. Guys, we're going to go into the first mobilisation exercise. So I'm reversing myself back. So I've got the beeping on. Which is the heel to toe. Heel, toe. Okay, so we're going to need these, guys, because we're going to do some cardio and strength work kind of mixed in today. Okay, so similar to like we've done in the past. Okay. But while these are in the mobility, I'm going to go through what's on this card. Well, nothing in a minute, it's blank. But the sections that are on it. Okay. So remember, guys, if you're seated, same thing, heel, toe, heel, toe. Neighbours are happy. Okay. The Friday feeling. Okay, guys, change legs. Remember, we've got a lot to get through today, so ankle mobiliser. So play. Going to the pub and all that, but I think you might have had a drink. What time is it? 11 o'clock. Got the windows open to let a bit of fresh air in. Okay, so heel, toe. Guys, so remember this good base of support, so your feet are hip width apart. Okay, head up, back straight, tummy pulled in. Okay, and keep going. Okay, let's go back into the march, guys. Now on this programme card, it's split into sections, which is the warm-up, which is like we're doing now. Okay, so if you do one of these, you can fill them in online, or you can print one off and fill in. Okay, which is the warm-up exercise, which is what we're doing now. Okay, with the mobility. Okay, then it's got your cardiovascular section, your resistance section, your cool-down section, which remember what we do at the end, and some stretches on there, which are very similar to what we do as well. What it's also got is the Borg scale, which is the rate of perceived exertion. Now this is the 1 to 10 session version. Okay, guys, let's go to the side bends. Okay, up, middle. Sorry. Okay, remember, guys, if you're seated, you're reaching down to the floor. If you're standing, guys, you're just going down to the knee. Okay, just pause in the middle. Oh, brother, good man. 25 biggest pop groups. White flares. Okay, so keep going to the side, guys. Pause in the middle, down to the other side. Okay, so the rate of perceived exertion. Okay, it's also got heart rate targets on it. Now, guys, if you've been referred, let's get back into the march, guys. That's 2 of the mobilisation exercises done. Depending on your meds, okay, depends on whether you can work out the heart rate. it works at 60, 70, 80 and 90%. Obviously we're going to work between 60 and 80 on this group. But some medications will suppress the heart rate, like beta blockers, so we won't be able to use that. Okay, now the formula for it, I can email this out to you, is if you're a man, 220 minus your age, divide it by 100, times it by 60, and that will give you 60% of your maximum heart rate. Okay, so your maximum heart rate is 220 for a man minus your age. Okay, so for me that would be 190. Not really, guys. Let's do the torso twists. Okay, back to the middle, twist into the opposite side. Same with your seated, guys. So remember, keeping them hips facing forward, elbows up if you want, twist, back to the front, pause, then the opposite side. 220 minus 48. 172 will be my max, okay. So 60% of that. 172 divided by 100 times by 60, probably about 120, something like that. Which means 80% would be about 145, 150. I'm not good at maths. So in the middle would be about 130, 135. That's what gives you your training zones, guys. So I can put the calculation onto the email if you want me to send one of these out for you. Slightly different for ladies, guys. Let's get back into the march. Slightly different for ladies in that it's 226 minus your age. Just the way they worked it out. 226 minus the age gives you a maximum heart rate. Divide it by 100 times 70 and 80% for your low, moderate and medium intensity. I wouldn't go for 90%, it's pretty tough. Pretty tough. Okay, there's one more mobilisation exercise, guys, which is the shoulder rotations. So remember this good base of support. Work your knees in together if you sat down, guys, to get a good rotation on the shoulders, really coming up towards the ears and round to the rear. Okay. But again, guys, the opposite, the alternative to the heart rate targets is what we call the Borg scale, the rate of perceived exertion. So it's not what your heart rate is doing, it's how you feel. Okay, let's go around to the front, guys. So we're rotating to the front there this time. Okay, keep that good base of support, keep your head up, back straight, tummy pulled in. Yeah, easy said than done. Okay, okay, good. Okay, so for the Borg scale, none to one is no exertion. Okay. Now for the warm up, what we're aiming for is light exertion, which on a scale of 1 to 10 is 2 to 3. Okay, guys, back into the match. Okay. So this is what we're doing now. We're just getting the heart and the lungs working a little bit. So light exertion, get the muscles warm, get the blood pumping, the oxygen to the muscles ready for when we step it up a bit. Which is medium exertion, which is a scale of 4 to 5. So if I said to you, how do you feel? And you said, I'm about a 4 or a 5, I would say, good. Okay, when we're actually doing the cardio. At the moment, I'll be looking for a scale of 2 to 3. Okay. 6 to 7 is where we really step up the cardio, giving it all the exercises. Okay. So breathing hard, sweating harder to talk, which is more than the medium, which is breathing, heart rate a little faster, feeling warmer. Hard exertion, of course, is 8 to 9, so we don't really want the hard exertion. Remember, like I said on Wednesday, this is mid training, medium interval intensity training. Okay. A scale of 10 is the hardest exertion. Cannot keep up the pace for long. Cannot speak. Okay. So the idea is you'll notice these classes that I've done is that while I'm doing the exercise, I'm doing a lot of talking. Okay, which means we're going about the right pace. Okay. Some might say I do too much talking and not enough working, and you may have a point, okay? But if I can't speak, that means that I'm going too fast at the pace of these exercises. Okay, so really we will need to take you down a touch, okay? But it's all in for you guys, okay? So we're going to step up the ante a little bit. Now we're going to mix, like we did on Wednesday, we did cardiovascular station for a minute, and then we had a breather, 30 seconds, and then we did the resistance at the end. Today we're going to do the cardio, same again for a minute, and then we're going to introduce the the resistance in between each cardio exercise. Okay. So the first one, guys, is going to be, once I get the stopwatch, we'll start it off nice and simple, guys. We'll just do the hand to knee. Okay, so remember you're seated, guys, just lifting that knee up. If you're standing, guys, okay, let's get into it, guys. It's up to waist height, so good base of support. Knee to waist height, changing sides, so you're alternating. Okay, same if you're seated. Okay, guys. Now remember, if we're going for medium exertion, nice, steady, working on the balance. Okay, we're going for moderate, which we said was 6 to 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, going to pick up the pace a little bit. So depending on your reasons for referral, okay, you might want to work at medium to moderate, or moderate. Not really hard exertion, certainly not the hardest. Okay, 40 seconds, guys. Okay, guys, while you're doing that, I'm going to go to the resistance. Okay, now you've got your resistance band, that's fine. Okay, or you've got your tins or your dumbbells. Okay, 10 seconds. Okay, so we're going to do these for a minute as well. So it's going to be 1 minute cardio, 1 minute resistance. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good base of support. And let's take it into the side raises. Okay. Now, guys, if you want to keep at that moderate exertion, you can keep marching at the same time as you're doing these, or you can just do a static, good base of support, and just doing the arms. Okay. Okay. Here's a dog's life. I've been dreaming about chasing rabbits. Okay, guys, remember coming from the thigh, just up to shoulder height. Okay, so remember to breathe, don't hold your breath. Okay. Time check. Okay, 10 seconds. The next one we're going to do, guys, is going to be the side taps. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guys, you can keep holding them, place them down, it's up to you, but it's going to be the tap to the side now. So let's get into it. So remember, guys, if you're seated, a little bit wider than the hips, possibly shoulders. If you're standing, if you can, a little bit wider than the shoulders. Okay. Touching the toe out to the side, and then the opposite leg. So you're keeping side with playing a movement. Okay, so side, side. Okay. Okay, let's get into it. Remember, guys, you're going to pick up the pace a little bit, get the heart and the lungs going. Oops, I've been shopping. Okay, you keep picking that pace up. Oh, nice, slow and controlled. Remember, guys, you've got the chair. If you want the chair to the front for support, or the chair behind you for support, there you go. Okay, guys. Oh. What's the parking this way? Okay, guys, stopwatch, 10 seconds. Okay, guys, the next exercise we're going to do, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going to be the bicep curl, guys. Remember, you can keep marching while you do these, but it's the bicep curl. Okay. So we've worked the sides of the shoulders, now we're working the fronts of the arms, the bicep exercise. So remember, the elbows stay slightly bent, and we go from the thigh up to the shoulder. Okay, so it's all done from the elbow. Okay, breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. Okay. Good. Okay, so really working the bicep, the front of the arm. So good if you're picking up your shopping bags, or your cat, or your dog if you've got a small dog. We're picking it up. That weighs about 8 stone, I think. Okay. Remember, guys, if you want to keep working, keep your feet going. If you want to keep the heart and the lungs going that little bit more, static. Okay, guys, remember, if you're seated, you probably brought your knees in a little bit so you can get that movement without hitting your dumbbells or your tins on the thighs. Okay. Probably next week we'll probably do another resistance band session. Okay, we've got a lot to get through today. Okay guys, the next cardiovascular exercise we're going to do is going to be the heel kicks. Okay, so guys, if you're seated for me, please go back to the hand to knee opposite. Okay, so we're keeping the cardio going. Let's get into it. If you're standing, remember you're going to put your feet slightly wider than hip, possibly shoulder width, curling the leg up to the back. Okay. Again, you can put the tins down if you want. Keep on and ready for the next exercise. Okay. More. Picking you up, mate. Walking. Okay, nice. Let's get into it. Now guys, a bit faster, double taps. You want to get your cardio going, triple taps. Okay. Oh, nice, slow and controlled. Okay. Remember guys, you can do it with the chair in front of you again. Okay, similar to the side taps. Okay, so a little bit of support if you need it, or it's just there if you do need to put your hands on. Okay. Very nice pace. Next cardiovascular exercise is going to be the upright row, which is going to work the tops of the shoulders. Okay. Working the neck muscles as well. Trapezius muscle. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, let's do the active recovery resistance. So placing the tins on the fronts of the thighs, bringing up, driving the elbows back, okay, only level with the chest and back down. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. Okay, good. Okay. Remember guys, keep marching at the same time. Keep the heart and the lungs going that little bit more if you want a bit more cardio. What I could do also, if you want me to send you out a one of these blank program cards, so you can fill it in yourself. I can put you a list of these exercises that we do. Okay, so side raise, bicep curl, tricep kickback, upright row. Okay, so you can fill in the ones that you like the most. We're filling your little program card. Okay, so they go out to the new people, but you've been coming for a while and you want one, I could send them out to you via email as well. Okay. So you can also put your sets and repetitions. So whereas we're doing it for time, let's get into some cardio, guys. Let's do some rear taps. Okay. So you've got the chair for support. Guys, if you're seated, back to the side taps from if you're seated. Okay, but if you're standing or you've got the chair, little tap to the rear. Okay, so a little tap. Okay, so you can do, where we're doing these for a minute each, okay, you might want to do 10 repetitions, 10 repetitions, okay, or 2 sets of 15, 3 of 10, okay. I can sort of light it for you with when I send out, I'll pop it on the email for you, so you can just fill it in yourself, the ones that you prefer out of the list of the ones that we do, okay. Taps, okay, so keep tapping. So you're touching the floor behind you. Okay. Okay, you put the tins down, dumbbells down if you like. Okay. Or you can just do launch them for a bit of resistance, okay? Okay, remember guys, if you're seated, that little tap out to the side again, okay? Okay, you can have the chair to the side here. The cockapoo. Okay guys, let's go, 10 seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay guys, the next resistance exercise is going to be the chest press. Okay, so bring in your dumbbells or your tins back, push out, okay, don't bang them together. Breathe in on the way back, breathe out as you go. Okay guys, you've got your resistance band, remember taking it around the middle of the back and pushing out with the resistance band, okay. Now we can alternate, okay, do it one arm at a time. Or we can do like we did on Wednesday where you've got this bit of a continuous motion. So the resistance is actually crossing in the middle there, okay. So you're stretching out. Don't look out the arms, remember the elbows slightly bent. Okay. Okay, Okay, we never lock out the arms, we never lock out the legs, okay? Otherwise we end up with sore elbows and sore knees, okay? Okay. Still keep marching if you want to keep marching while you're doing these exercises. Okay, same if you're seated guys, you can do your marching on the spot while you're seated, while you're doing the press. Okay. Okay guys, next cardiovascular exercise is going to be the side lunge. Okay, so we've done the rear lunge, so we're going to lunge to the side, go back to the middle, opposite side, that wasn't neither correct. So you're pointing the toes slightly on an angle, when you go out, back to this good base of support, going the opposite side. Okay. So it's not a rear lunge, it's a side lunge. Same if you're seated guys, just put your weight onto one leg, lean forward slightly so you feel the thigh work, bring the feet back to hip width apart, take the other leg to the side and lean slightly, hold on to the chair for support if you need. That's it. Okay, back to a good base of support. Okay. Guys, we're doing really well. Flying through this today. Flying through this. Okay. The next resistance exercise we're going to do is going to be the tricep kickback. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. So 5. 4, can't do these quick, 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, resistance exercise. So feet hip width apart, bend forward slightly. Okay, remember to keep this positive curve in your back here. Tins are up to the ribs and you're going to extend to the rear, so working the backs of the arms and the triceps. Okay, so you're pointing your little finger up towards the ceiling. Okay. Okay. So guys, remember if you're seated, the same thing, work your knees in a little bit closer. Sit forward but don't overbalance. Keep these up here. Okay. Don't fully extend the arms. Okay, otherwise you end up with sore elbow. Okay. Guys, if you're standing and you want to work a little kick back in like we just did. Okay, opposite arm, opposite leg, both at the same time guys, that's up to you. I'll keep that good base of support and just do the extensions. Okay, so really focusing on the backs of the arms, okay? Wings. Oh, Paul McCartney. Okay, we're keeping that chin up so you can breathe. Breathe out on the way out, breathe in on the way back. Okay, guys, the next cardio exercise is going to be the heel taps. Okay, the heel taps. Okay, so a heel tap, guys, remember, come back to that position, tapping the heel out, okay? Keep the body nice and straight. Try not to lean too far back, okay? Tapping out with the heel. Okay, I'll step back a little bit. Same with your seated, guys. Heel taps, alternating legs. Okay, coming back to feet hip width apart. Okay, as you get into it, remember, nice and quick. If you want to get the cardio going, nice, slow. If you just want a little bit, and you want to focus on the balance, okay. Okay. And you can have the chair at the side for a bit of support. If you've got the chair to the front, guys, you probably want to just step away a little bit so you can still get that heel tap without banging into the chair. Okay. The next exercise is going to be for the back, okay? Very similar to what we've just done for the tricep kickbacks, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so same again. Guys, if you're seated, you want to work your knees in a little bit, okay? Because this time what we're going to do is from the ribs, you can do it in overhand grip, okay? And you come forward. So remember, you're sticking your bum out, keeping your head up. So you've got a positive curve in your back, you're not arching over, you're keeping your head up. Okay, positive curve in the back. And you're going to come to the ribs, okay? Okay, so up to the ribs and down. guys, if you want to work the biceps again a little bit more, turn it into the underhand grip and do it like so. Okay. So coming up and back. Okay. So breathe out. Breathe in. So you always breathe out at most exertion, which is when you're lifting the weight. When you're lowering the weight, okay, that's when you breathe in. Okay, guys, if you're seated, you can be in this position and just coming up from the sides, similar to when we do the side bends, and just coming up, okay, up to the sides of the ribs, and that's working the lat muscles, okay, which is the big muscles across the middle of your back. Okay, so important muscles to work, like say if you're pulling something towards you, okay, this is what we're working now. Okay, okay, you can alternate. Okay. We can do both at the same time. Okay. Next exercise we're going to do, guys, we're going to start to work the okay. So remember what we did on the balance exercises, okay? So we went up onto the calf and back down, okay? Up onto the calf and back down, okay? Onto the toes, sorry, so you feel it in the calf, up onto the toes. So guys, if you're seated, again, just up onto the tippy toes. Chair's there for support if you need it. Okay. We did a session, I think was it last week, where we had the chair with us at all times. Okay, just to emphasise that. So if you want to do a session with the chair there, go and have a look at one of the other sessions that we did. I think it's a chair base, chair support class. I think it was last week, was it Monday? If you can rock back onto the heels, it says, up on the tippy toes, so you're lifting the toes up and then going up onto the heels, okay? So toes to ceiling, then lifting up onto the heels. You're feeling this on the calf muscle. It's also testing the balance, okay? Remember guys, if you are going onto your heels, try and keep upright. Don't wobble like I did the first one. Okay, oh, time's coming against us, guys. Okay, let's go into the shoulder shrugs. Okay, so nice and simple. Shrugging up to the shoulders, so we're really working these muscles that support the neck now, okay? Really working the muscles that support the neck. Okay. Guys, if you want to march while you're doing it, whether you're standing or seated, that's fine. Okay, we're going to go into the cool down soon. So we're going to do the opposite of what we did, where we warmed up from light exertion to medium and to moderate if you wanted it. We're going to go back down to light exertion, okay? So this is the last resistance exercise we're going to do. We've done us cardio, okay? So it's best part of 30 minutes. So with the watch you there for a minute, guys. As in the pulse raiser, mobilisation exercises, and we've alternated cardiovascular work with either static or active resistance. We're going to bring it down now into the cool down, which is going to be the stretch. Okay. So let's get rid of the tins, guys. Let's have a little march, a little light march, just to bring the heart and the lungs down slightly. Today was fairly cardio, okay. It went pretty quick, to be fair. So let's bring down a little bit. So when we're marching on the spot, we're going a little bit slower now. Okay, bringing things back down to normal. A little bit of stretching while we're doing this little walk, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to place your arms out to the rear this time. Okay, lifting them arms up slightly to the back while we're marching. Okay. Stretching out the chest muscles, okay? So remember we did the chest press, okay? And the upright rows. So we're stretching those muscles out now, okay? Front to the shoulders. Take it to the front. Okay, marching. Nice and slow. Concentrate on your breathing now. Okay, so you're pushing the arms out, but you're not straightening the elbows. Okay. So remember we did these exercises and we did the kickbacks. So we're stretching those muscles now. Stretching across the backs of the shoulders where we did the shrugs. Okay. Take the arm across. Okay. So remember we did the side lats. So we need to stretch this muscle out that we worked. Queen. Opposite side, guys. Okay. Take the marching down to a stop. Okay, just pulling ever so slightly behind the elbow just to stretch out the shoulder. Okay, let's go into the... Okay, placing the heel down, stretch out the calf. Remember, we need the calf raises, we need to stretch those out. Remember, this front knee doesn't go over the knee, otherwise it puts too much strain on the knee. Sides. Okay. Same with the other leg, don't let the knee go over the toe. Push the rear heel down. Okay guys, if you're seated you're going to rock forward onto this front one. Okay. Okay, come back into the hamstring stretch. Okay, so lifting the toes up. Okay, you see on the video. Lifting the toes up towards the ceiling, placing the hand on the supporting leg. Sit back into it so you feel the stretch down the leg. Don't overstretch. Remember, they like elastic bands, your muscles, tendons. You overstretch and you'll strain them. And then you're looking at a couple of weeks recovery time. Okay, so everything we do, guys, remember, is nice and controlled. Okay, we don't do anything in these classes that are going to let you run the risk of any injury. Okay, let's do an inner thigh stretch, guys, because we did some of these, didn't we? So just point the toes out on an angle, like we did with the lunge, but put the other leg further out. Same if you're seated, guys, you might just want to do the leg one. Hold on to the chair for support if needs be. Okay. Just stretching down the inner thighs here. Okay, the adductor muscles. Okay. It's also tweaking the abductors as well. Okay, change sides. Okay, guys, this is the last stretch. Session today, to be honest. So, if you are going to the pub tomorrow, if you can go to the pub tomorrow, take an umbrella, take a raincoat, names to the right side. Okay, it's working your feet in together. Okay. Cool, guys, that was 30 minutes. So, remember this programme card. If you want to send one out, I can put a list of the exercises on the email. So you can fill in your favourite exercises on there, the times that you do, and then like I say, each week you can fill it in again. We could do sets and reps, so you can do it at the time like we did in today's class. Okay. Remember, I've got the strength and balance exercises ones that I can send out for you. I've got the Public Health England Active at Home, which is a bit of lifestyle guidance as well as exercise, or I've got the big OCL home exercise booklet, which has got all this stuff in it, as well as diagrams, descriptions of all the exercises that we do. Okay, so I can send them out to you via email. Just let me know, just send me a message, and then I'll be in touch, and I'll get them sent out to the email address. Well, hopefully have a nice weekend. Yeah. I'll see you all on Monday at 11 o'clock. Okay, guys, have a lovely one. Take care. Cheerio.